Going on, explorers? Brandon Abandon, your man, 6'4", exploring the third Bstickland. I got a very cool spot for you guys here. Now, there's a whole bunch of houses that were bought up by developers for a project that's been 15 years in the making. So finally, about 15 of the houses are all boarded up now. They've all been evacuated within the last year, sometime within 2022. This house has been abandoned for about 5 years. Looking back on the Google Maps to see, they've all been living here all around it, but this one, they took off a long time ago. There's a lot of mold damage and that going on in here, so that could be part of the reason why. But this house is very cool. It's got a lot of life to it. It's got a whole lot of fireplaces, but also there's evidence that this house was being used by police for training. It's got a whole bunch of those little bullets. And this house, there's a bunch of vandalism, just windows broken and a few doors kicked in. There's no graffiti, there's not really stuff kicked in the walls. So that could also have been from the police while training. But there's also signs that somebody came here a while ago and they had a grinder and they cut the whole garage door open. A good 6-foot chunk. You'll see in the video. It's crazy the things that some people do to see what's inside some of these houses. But again, this one's been abandoned for a while, so it could have just been the neighbors because they knew the situation. But you guys are gonna love this one. We're repping America in here. Let's get exploring. Let's jump right in there. So normally, I'll start inside where we are. Normally we'll go inside. We'll find our way up to the main floor. I'll find the front door. We'll start there. We're gonna do it a little bit different this time. A nice little sunroom. Once we're here, we're gonna go in the door that we go in, and then we're gonna work our way up instead of working our way through the floors how you would normally walk into them. It's a nice little barn, almost just like a little workshop. It's got some age to it, doesn't it? The old school key locks on it too. If you know what year suitcases had those big locks, please let me know in the comments. Nice little shelf. Another old tractor. Oh, a couple birds, sorry to scare them. They got their little nest up there. A couple of them. The old Craftsman tractor. Before we go inside, did I show you this little area for a pool? Can't remember if I did or not. So we'll show you it. Again, this beautiful overgrown little area. Okay, I'm gonna pan down a bit here. People were dropping bricks. I guess that's how a couple of them ended up inside. It's beautiful. And again, another fireplace. Check that out. Somebody kicked this door open. Let that bike go by. Quite loud. It's funny how people always come to the back door to open them up. It's out of the way of the street, so it makes sense. They even got some nice cast iron door looking things up there. Detail. It's a small little walkout deck. from their sunroom. Beautiful big property. That's a nice little add-on room as well. It smells quite wet, quite damp in here. I don't see any water. An old shelf. It's a very nice water tank. And they had a sauna. Check that out. I wouldn't expected that in this house. Very cool. And the rocks. It smells somewhat like a sauna still, but still just a lot more wet and damp than anything. I wonder if we're going to see any signs of mold. Wallpaper. That's nice to have right here. And almost like the pool style light. As you can hear, there's still a fire alarm going off. This place was bought by developers. I can't say for what, or else it would just give it away right away. But this house, there's a bunch of houses that are now abandoned for a certain reason. And this one almost seems like it went abandoned about 5 years before all the other ones left at the same time. That's beautiful. Too bad it looks like the head melted. Melted and broke. Nice pink and matching. Toilet and sink. You notice there in the window, I got my vest on. Just again, because I don't know what construction's going on around. So I just wanted to fit in a wee bit more with the surrounding area. Say, this one's got broken windows. I don't think the other houses that we're gonna start to check, I don't think they're gonna have very much vandalism, broken windows. So we got the mold here. And again, this house I'm pretty darn sure was already abandoned for 4 to 5 years before everybody else up and left. But they all up and left at the same time. It was another one of those planned situations with a project that was passed a long time ago, finally getting done. Look at that, we're back outside. All right. Oh yeah, no. Forgot, we got this big room. And it's warm out today. It's quite warm, but it is freezing in here. The one battery I first put in had a cold battery alert. I haven't seen that before. And I film in the middle of the winter. There's something about this house. It is really cold. Hopefully that's not a sign of something. And that leads us back to where we came in. Let's It's an interesting spot. I like the windows too. We'll just do one more little circle before we head upstairs. It's just plywood, but they painted it. So they made that room for an office or for something afterwards. All right. Now I haven't been upstairs, so we're doing this together. Here we go. Oh, this beautiful. What year carpet would you say that is? 70s, 80s? Probably 80s. All right, I guess we'll start this way. Big old back doors. Now, so I just noticed, not here, but I want to see what all this was. Batteries, hair comb. But check all these out here. They're the blank rounds. So possibly the cops again were using this house for training. So I picked some of these up to do a picture. And look at that. That's got paint inside of it. So these all must have had paint tips. So when you hit the person, it blew up bright orange. Maybe these ones are blue. These ones definitely have paint inside. That's very cool. I haven't seen that before. Very cool. Just wanted to point that out. Probably be the best guess. So check it out. Nice tiles. More tile on the wood, or on the wall, but I like the nice dark wood. Very nice. A little whiteboard. And again, there's some nice detail going around the ceiling. Very cool, these bullets though. Unexpected them. But again, this house, this went abandoned a lot longer than the other ones. And there's been a couple situations now where the cops had used the houses for practice, for training. I doubt that goes all the way downstairs. There's a door, so we'll check it out. That could be a reason why the windows are broken. If they did cop training, it could definitely be. Nice how you could walk through. If you close both of these doors, the main bedroom had its own bathroom. Very nice. Always nice to have little insets. The tiles. I really like the tile. Almost looks like that matches, but it's looking a little dirty. You'd almost think that they would have had a bidet here. Look how much extra room there is. You have to put something there. Ooh, the floor in here feels squishy. Yeah, that's kind of scary. I wonder just how how high the basement flooded. You could tell there was signs. Like even there, that hallway didn't feel good. This is a nice house, it's big. It is quite big. Old school wallpaper. It's always fun to see. Looks like it's wet in a couple spots. That could be helping the floor feel as squishy as it does. It's weird, these big bricks in here. There's no marks on the floor, like they were thrown in. We got a Cindy ride. What does that say? Hillendale. I don't know what that is. Never heard of Hillendale. So there's the kitchen. With the test bullets. So this is going to be your front door. Somebody took it out a while ago. Yeah. That's strange. Just an opening to your closet. I don't understand why. If you know the purpose of that hole, let me know. Unless they just kind of repurposed the room. Almost kind of looks that way. It's a nice window. A real nice little ball to hold the curtain. Yeah, the way that just goes over, I'm guessing they built these two rooms, or at least this room was an add-on. For some weird reason, they put a window. I wonder if that's the house key. Fireplace. That's weird. Big living room. Beautiful fireplace. It's always nice when you got a built-in spot for your wood. And 2 different levels too. See, those are different levels of shelves, not just looking nice. Sometimes they'll put a layer of brick like that only sticks out maybe an inch. You can't use it for much. That's got some purpose. But yellow that is. White Rogers, and it's yellow now. It's been a while. So I think this is just one half, right? There's still another area. Maybe so. We didn't notice that tile, but look at that. Beautiful. That's interesting. A little step up, we'll get there. I thought these were for hanging clothes. Something along those lines, right? Why would they be in the hallway like that? What do you hang off of those? I must be wrong. They can't be for clothes if they've got them in the hallway. You would add your laundry area in here. So we got the garage plus a little makeshift room. Nice little bag. What's this black thing? A little sun clip. It's quite low though. I got a duck while I'm up here. An old amp. Every step I take, this place makes funny noises. I got a heat blanket. So I guess maybe originally that door was broken and it was easier for somebody to break in there. They used a tool too. You can tell by the circles that were there. They at least bashed it a bunch so that they could get a shape before kicking it in, smashing it in. It's quite the water bottle. Jesus. It's like it attached to the wall. Is that for a child? Oh, Moretz. Moretz. I could have used some of you a week ago. Maybe not even a week ago. Like 4 days ago. 3 days ago. Job's done now though. Alright, look at that. See the little wall of cobwebs? It goes quite low, so we're gonna have to be careful ducking down. I was just looking around to see if the door was here, but it's not. So I wonder what's going on with that. Oh, something touched my arm. Nice little area. Quite the hook to put in the ground, the spike. Northern Dancer. So you can all read it if you like. A little bit of randomness under there. Bunch of nice weights for like a Bowflex. Bunch of cigarette butts. Decent shelf. So somebody smashed this door right in. Oh, they didn't smash it, they cut it. See, this place has been abandoned for a while. When I was looking online, all the other ones went abandoned last year or the year before, mostly all last year. And then this one was abandoned for 5 years. And somebody came here with a tool. Looks like a grinder, the size of it, and the way it's a little dark and burnt. So someone came and grinded their way, cut the garage door open. And then they're probably the ones that smashed that area open. Ew, ew! Lord have mercy. That was a big bug, did you hear that? Buzzing on my ear. Woo! But here's the door. So we found it. They cut it as well. So no. They didn't smash that open. They came with a tool, cut the garage and cut the door. That's serious. I don't think I've ever seen a place that was open like that before. Jesus. Again, that thing fluttering on my neck and my ear. Ooh. Caught me right off guard. Alright. This place is just a bungalow or a ranch style house, depending where in the world you live. So that's gonna be it. Let's do one more little walk around. Take a look at all the bullets. I seem to step on this little Nerf ball every time I walk past it. Well, everybody, thank you for coming along with me on this tour. Let's cue the outro. All right, everybody, what do you guys think about this, eh? I came outside because I noticed a bunch of you ran out here. Must have been the mold. While I was taking pictures, I noticed the group kept getting smaller and smaller as we were in the basement, so I definitely could tell some of you needed fresh air. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this one. Again, there's a lot around here, so you're gonna see a bunch of videos popping up in the same area. I'll give you a heads up about them. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like it, subscribe it, share it. Thank you for the comments, for the love, for the views, for all your support. Brandon O'Bannon, and I'll catch you on the next Explore. Ciao.